bෑවරු සයින්ටිස්ටු ඒස් එරකු නැත්ත කොම්පියුටර් but they innovated එම්මෙ ෆුරුතම if I'm not wrong Freddy क्या मैं ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स हेदी ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स इंगे था रोबोट सेंड होंगे मैं बोले कार्टून ट्रांसफॉर्मर असो ट्रांसफॉर्मर इंगे था एक कोचे
ඒක බේනමන්න එක ඇති ෆෙන එකමකු
අස්තු ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆෝර්මර් එකේ be electricity ga conversion එක බේනු කරා එච් ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆෝර්ම් කරන් බේනුවා එච්චෙන්ගේ ෆුරුතම මීති එන හදාෆ ටවුන් හෝල් එක සිටි ටවුන් හෝල් ගේ නැති ඩෙමෝ එක දෙකීම එතනං ඒරුගේ හැම රිච් මිහුන් ඇසුබනි it's a very beautiful project ekam how useless ekam miyadu komme kabe even me remote even me mic even everything has a transformer in it even the phone has transformers in it kodi transformers unnane so that is how ekkada computer nes dammanuge innovation aspect me agree understand the dakka rangalota okay so the video is downloading still so we'll work on it later okay so kurim mani innovation aharmenna 5 types ennu etura ginavesam korevidana so just for example 5 types mechanic product what we make service to help someone a process a business model a policy community etere commerce kamekura let's say for example this youth forum this is also innovation ministry Befulong, they are doing an innovation domi they are changing something that is also innovation ehema innovation beyond technology ke bika kura komme kame let's say for example timi me giyaddaruga da magumatiga da sarhadde commerce kotaka magu sakarako tinata magu halakafoti so you come up with a solution how we can manage that it can be a problem edo etawati eya change genessa ei model එක නොත ei එච්චක bulk of fear that is an innovation that you are bringing agree so that is where innovation ibunayati miyas pannani sekundi teremi wannani aharumen abadusseke sekundi gannanjena we need to do something crazy abadus ma hama life ga abadus banache we have to have something crazy in our life daily crazy ideas for the build of a macha jehen execution plan besada that is where the innovation comes evs mega bidavs mitay bidda evs ka crazy idea just give some ideas something you think that is an innovation to Maldives maybe for the ministry for the minister just an idea innovation igene vidana anything pero waka nodakka mesta ke bolenge he mesta ka anything yeah ठीक है I didn't know my
Gamified learning, like learning through games.
yes that's also innovation divehi vanta godaka gamify korevijjiya aharumenna ichi daswam bara fasehewane abadu saharumenna ki commerce game ek kulalanga ichi das kora bedoi game kulin daswane mone miheku nokiya dinas PUBG kulenga miheku nokiya dinas da ekamako 1 to 10 nak daanje me all level hadam bes ekamako PUBG all level hadana instantly do within one day ga so gamification is hama wara rangu innovation ne rajyega waki age group ka waki ech kiyawa dem benu me how we can create gamification through that yes ekalo
miyaru mikahala misaka forum taka register purang they can try creating me digital kotakaddo not necessarily through counter එක ගොස්කෙන් නුනි human being එක involvement එකෙන් asking so maybe through your fingerprints or fingertips hama era me anyone can hama enter their own data. I think that will be a very good anika check kanne era the person will be aware what information they are given to whatever they are given then plus era wagutun anna do huri detail anna gota I think that will be very beneficial for both parties.
Yeah, I think you have a very good problem. නේ එකම එයා කියනෙන් හේ ගෙන්නානේ change මේ අති change උනනේ digitally commerce කෑකම් මෙද්දෝ but what if we don't do digitally we do something else කීව නොකරවෙම්වි commerce එහෙන් ගොතක හම කරවෙන් ජීනත අද any more idea a crazy idea තංගොල crazy වංජේ නේ crazy වීම මම අඩුවහාලීම you should have goosebumps no yeah crazy ideas උන්නෙන් ජේනේ tell something
අනේ ෆෙනුන් කරන්ට් උෆෙද්දු
ෆෙනුන් කරන්ට් උෆෙද්දු yes but ෆෙනුන් කරන්ට් උෆෙද්දු මිහරස් ගාම් තෝග
but it's crazy though
it's crazy for the Maldives yes but how can we do it though yes අහරුමේ ගෙබුහරි හැම වරස්සාලි බොඩි තිරාවුණා කඩතන් එවහරි though but we need to come with a way how we can do it yes that's a very good idea rajya kahala we are 100% depending on fuel for electricity yeah yes that is a very a crazy idea how what can we do by channel yes by channel tado rajyega abadu hawara hama heavy ko hunna channels tang ebura wara so those locations can be hama something you guys can create something mechanical though which can create electricity create kon benu man hama movement eddo mihen telu sama electricity create wane yes somebody was talking
one more thing since you mentioned crazy though me har restaurant tawga waiter unga gotuga if robots are more I think that is crazy kanne though
that is in some countries already there
not
here yes is there yeah Japan ka Singapore tanta ka mehara separate tichi ekam yes it's not there in Maldives but Maldives ka rajya ka me Maldives ga restaurant ek ga robot ek gengulun I don't know where it is now to serve one guy was there though but I don't know where it is ठीक है yeah we are wait at the serve kurane though yeah but that is hama rangalo kame kurividana kame then there's also miharu rajya skills though because most of the restaurants they have foreigners if we can create a robotic mechanism metana serve kurang then yes it's a solution though for the restaurant owners varbuda harade save wegen daan good so we'll move on so me by local innovations gabul kuranta coach me coach me ki e liefing et kiyenge eta riya karo dem eme mikolenge difene do मीचे की इनोवेशन न बनी ठीक है लोने हमारी हाकुर के बड़ो फुलियंगला हुंडो जूस फुलियंगला से हम रिहाकुर दो ये
It's an old everyday product that is delivered in a new way so that it convenience.
These are everyday products that we cannot live with. आहार में कम्मेता का बेरगो में कियावन दियस मीची फैन दाने दो होट्टा बूट उन्हें लेवुना मिरस फुलियल दाने दो में रिहाकुर फुलियल दाने मस्तालिल दाने नूंता बेरगो में नंगले गिरा दुहा दन्या रिहाकुर कोले हफ्ते तेरे नोदी बिज्जा will die though मिरस कोले नोदी बिज्जा will die so that is Maldivians मिहार मी let's say example me the kandudu mirus singe though wara khuli miru hegga wahaka roda mohoga furta madhu agbodu aichenge furta madhu agbodu wane eti fuliyaka sos hadafa meli so what is the innovation there Any idea? Any idea what's the innovation Mirus Fuliangalum?
Convenience.
Kike?
Convenience.
That's one. Yes, exactly. Mirus, they think those are Mirus Sakara, no, Almar Lavatas. Kandavia. Ekam Fuliang Eliuma, you can have it for a very long period, maybe 12 months. You can have it with the same taste because this is already made a sauce out of it. That is an innovation. Ekkala mirus gahon kandafa market against vikima hafta terega mirus ta halaku wanado local market battavia. Ekame fuliyan galima engahar de ahar wanting up again gole veka make larily bedoeba. Mirus halaken no weba. So that is an innovation. Rihakur paste kuda kuda fuliye. Kike. Rajya Fihare ku Nagahi photoing. Mahavas Ratis Konohim photoing. And it was available some of the shops. So Sure, me flex Sure, meet Mihar with Dekam, make him butter brand Hundakaman, Donoman. Make Mihar Hure him brand and a Diahakurvas Rihakurvasure. So it's there. Miwas Kebraham. Fuliyan alafa seal ko bandu kurima digu muddaka behette do. So that is also innovation. So innovation ke mind change with haru. Beyond technology, do we need coding? Do we need a computer to innovate? We need a brand, we need crazy ideas. No? We need crazy people. Me idea takanna. Aharmen technology ge me duniyega emme crazy me kamigani kaku. Yes, those are good people. Mizaman emme crazy me kamigani Steve Jobs. Ma dakkan kuren gono video eki phone gen na keypad ena remove kolli. Yes. Kuriga me honna BlackBerry ga mean the keyboard, QWERTY keyboard. He just removed it. And everybody was saying he's crazy. But me adu aharu phone konindi to keyboard. So those kind of people we need. Me innovation genna. Video play kurebe tum yaar. Yeah. Okay. So let's see that video though.
With a revolutionary
interesting
user
video.
interface
Sound.
is the result of years of research and development. And of course, it's an interplay of hardware and software. Now, why do we need a revolutionary user interface? I mean, here's 4 smartphones, right? Motorola Q, the BlackBerry, Palm Treo, Nokia E62, the usual suspects.
Technology
And
related.
what's wrong with their user interfaces?
no
Well,
sound.
the problem with them is really sort of in the bottom 40 there. It's this stuff right here. They all have these keyboards that are there whether you need them or not to be there. And they all have these control buttons that are fixed in plastic and are the same for every application. Well, every application wants a slightly different user interface. A slightly
Video video. It's a very interesting video. How crazy people can get to make things happen. So me local level ga have a few examples me. Yeah. Me example balava ebette example me har. Ekkala crazy idea ebenta. Alarm clock fiava. Vikaka me kurevene. Because we all come from all over the country though these me hote to be. Hamara. Rashek goda komme pata kamas kore vidana. Kike. I didn't know bike event.
Yeah, me have around me got a honu again mita light tongue in name. So I have a fan funka Coca-Cola. So I'm asking if this will also be an innovation.
That is already an innovation, no? A pocket fan, a hand fan. There is already an innovation. Yes, but you have a problem. So can you think of a crazy idea? Why can't you make your cert air conditioned? A portable air conditions in your cert?
In terms of physics, though.
ठीक है.
In terms of physics, though.
Anything.
So I was Newton one though crazy.
Yes, that is bit say the crazy. Meharo, lot of people play games though, computers, CPU, CC though. CPU gas emme bodu concern ki ega enna ane central processor honu ative. So there's liquid cooling system ma fad system na laugh ega though. So why can't you put that liquid cooling system in your cert if you are getting hot? So this is how just ihar khulye ka HME bune. So these kind of fruta majhe problem identify kofa. Problem majhe ke innovation genna. A innovation jehne ke bang hame ke timanne ka nune uriham and mid benu manje. So that is where the innovation comes. Agree? Okay, let's go. The me hama emmen danna emme me phone galli me ka boleta. Rotary phone banu kori me ko. How do you feel it? Feel old ta or maja do ambare adu ki yaroga. So mage career I started with this. Malega maguta konegen narowaladan olni. Me phone dame gegeya. So this is where I started. And this is where I am, Miharo. And this is where the future is going. Mega 10 years for mobile phone and Hunna Bonafia Gabul Kurananta. Yes. Mobile phone, Harume Migangole phone thing, Djibouti phone is going to be absolute in future. It is going to be wearables. It's going to be your watch. It's going to be chip. Neuralink, there's Beno Kuredo, Neuralink, Kaldage, Mihunga, but tweet Skuredo. So it is coming. We are heading there. Why we are heading there? Because somebody is crazy still, though. Elon Musk miss me. So me crazy when you can't me crazy no ambi. So he is also creating a problem maka crazy idea like hum run korane. So this is how emme bodu innovation. Do you know the first satellite in the world? Satellite in me low orbit kas benu kureta me Starlink satellite takaichi. What was the first satellite used? It was I think 1960s or 70s. Any idea? ठीक है. Unmanned, satellite unmanned था यार. The but it is his communication. The मैं बोलता मैं use करूँ satellite को बा.
He's saying Sputnik.
ठीक है.
He's saying Sputnik.
ठीक है.
Sputnik. He said that. Sputnik. It's the name of the satellite, I think.
Satellite, yeah. As the man-made satellite I found that the human satellite got the Benukuri moon. The moon got reflect cooking. So satellite, what the satellite does? We have a ground on the signal that goes satellite to Jefan and Kahemeka for Noanita. Mita Mahore at Mita Horefia at a Wakung nature Gabul Kurando. It's not flat though. And we had to send it through somewhere else. So hey, Mikola Gorefa, Ekola Funobeja, we need something up in the sky to reflect. So the first satellite was as used by moon, but moon rotation aharaku defaharo ballueva. Balduenya the communication me funda me have moon gora. So it's not controllable. So then they used satellites. A technology as Mihar Ati low orbit satellite as a phone of a satellite. So that's how the technology is growing. So Kurianga tower the can satellite.
So mihar tibuni gota mihar kuriga guardias benu kuri iru benu ko kan guardias ane kuni.
Yes.
Mihar hama digital kotta or
yes. Digital mihar midane. Kurizaman mihars bane hokuru miskitu ke inde karne the shadow clock. Eruga namado gutta balang benu kuri. So this is how we are heading. And you, young generation, has to be part of this crazy journey, and you need to come with crazy ideas. Yeah. Miharo mihiri ideas ta ki duniya kommes mihe iyad kore iche. Ekam Maldivian divehim se beje to kommes iyad koran. Hamaharos me ki insan ondo. Baki kiwe Elon Musk ke ti iyad koran bi ke harno sam kore venata. Why Mark Zuckerberg? Why can't we do it? Why can't you do it? No one reason abenda. Every reason again. We are not crazy enough. The mere fete ke MNJ were crazy wange. Yes, you're saying.
Yeah, I was just going to add another could be innovation. That is a theory.
ठीक है.
Theory and me Dyson sphere.
License.
Dyson sphere basically putting satellites out into space so that the sun is always on them as solar panels, but they don't really know how to send the energy back yet.
Yeah. So yeah, we just need to come up with something problem make theory solution aldaage. Korim an example dekhiendo. We need to start with a small group. Start with a small solution. Eti build kon dawaraka we are done. So me activity here. So Numan me Uridoge head of fintech will be helping, and Shio Harmenge brand PR also will be helping. Miyadu Edduaha. Let's say for example today we just lost internet, we just lost our phone connectivity, everything. Ahem Buranama Uridua Diraga downwing. What will happen? Ekimi coffee dan ektanaddo. Eke WhatsApp Viber group and in and the coffee dan Budaka. Nunta. Yeah. Ada no male. Misam activity just think nge hama me MMP ke me waha dakkan jehne.
Yeah, niya highlight kolli gota ane me innovation ne genumattaka comment tech limit vaakashan nuje ema tech limit no mattaka what ane technology disappear vejje kama vejje yamu konkahala innovative idea etho genna ni misalaka bunanama pandemic visnala 2020 ga emmen lockdown ka kulliyaka diye konkala kantattaketto pandemic terega innovative kamaka miharo vefahori em I think komme group akum ves en ideas ekahala eche
Komme meza ko hama jotton kolla ada. What will happen if there's no technology?
ಹೆಚ್ಚಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಂಗೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಡಿಸಿಪಿಯರ್ ಅವಿ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂದಂಗೆ ಉಣ್ಣಂತ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ
Huriya friends ke.
ನೀವು ಅಂದಂಗೆ ಉಣ್ಣಾನೆ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ನಿಯಾಗೆ ನಾನು ವರಫಸೆ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹಿಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸೇವ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಮೈ ಫೋನ್
Ambulance number anda burita. Fire number anda burita. Vara fase thing nang akuru innane. A fire. Ambulance. There's a general emergency number divarajye kenge.
ಇಫ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ನೆಗೆ ಮಿಹಾರ ಮೇವಳನಿ ಇಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ದೆಂಕಿನಂಗೆ ವಾಣಿ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ವಾಣಿ
adu haf kunnar kannege wara fahun habarutakun more than 6,000 flights ground koranche huni do
Kuda blue screen bagaka heti. I was part of the victim. I was traveling and my flight got cancelled. And I had to sleep in the airport.
so
Emme kuda bagaka hedi. So whole airlines were the mess sama.
ground koranche huni duniyega huri software update akadda so ekahala situation naka folwa kahala statement me technology disappear commerce kahala kame do asikama vejjam avi ready he as a country remotely connected islands tami hunnani hunnakama vejjayamun ege tereng crazy idea e misalaka form koggen me build kurevena kahala mechanism ekahala kamakan aslo basically
Mihar furtam banambi problem then solution. Mihar technology netiye, internet netiye. So what will happen? Let's focus on that.
Problem epunanta. And the GPS will stop working. So Mahaggo Sule Emmeng, basically, if there's no islands nearby, they're lost.
But haron kaba fang uno to mahal nukome.
They were keeping track of everything when they were going.
yes.
Now people are relying on the GPS. So
Yes. So there's a problem. What can be done?
If technology disappears, what about the digital bank accounts of people?
Yes. එවහක බොඩ මක් මඩකුරන්නේ. Everybody will be poor instantly.
Except for the grandparents because they keep the paper money.
Money under the bed though.
Yes.
එකොළුන් එබෝල
Yeah.
So what are we considering technology, Miharu? Technology could be everything. It's the lights, the fans, the AC.
No, me technology me can internet.
So
Phones.
just the internet.
Just internet. Phone.
දෙමක බුණීමන එම්ම සකල මිත්තේ දෙමක ඉනොවේෂන් බුණේ මෙම්මෙන්ග බොල ෆෘතමසි මියන්නනි කෝඩ් කුරුන් ඩිවයිස් බිල්ඩ් කුරුන් නෝනි යාමුන් ඔන්ලයින් පෝටල්ලෙන් හෙදුන් එපෙන් හෙදුන් වාහකකි මියදක ටොපික් basically we are going beyond innovation limit නොවේ ටෙකකෂ basically එහෙම වෙගෙන් අනේ මේ රිහාකුරු පේස්ට්ෆුලිය දෙමක ඒ ෆෙනිගෙන් එදියේ so මිහාරුගේ මේ activity හම quick catch up basically
So එහෙම මිහාර හිඟ කොම්මෙ මේස් දකොස් කොම්මෙ සිච්ච නෝට් කරම. ඉංගේ ගෝස් එච්ච නොබෑ එච්ච නින්නානේ. කොම්මෙ ටේබල් ජන කොම්මෙ සිච්ච බොණ. එකක වෙනස්.
ಹಿಂಗ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಯಕಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕಮ ವಿಸ್ನ
Yes.
ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕುರಾಣ ಹುರಿಹಾ ಗೊತ್ತೆಮ್ಮಿ ಕೆಂಡೆನಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಟಿವಿ ಫೋನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ you can't text your friends yeah guys you can't WhatsApp your friends
Yeah, එහෙම මේ කොඩ let's say I'll give you 5 minutes brainstorm call them and කොම්මෙ ටේබල් එක සිවා දක්කා යන්නේ. ඉංගේ
මිහාර ඔන්නන්න පිජන් මේල් කරෙමස්
ठीक है.
පිජන් මේල්
මිහාර වල පිජන්
Delivery service එකේ.
පහෙන්නහා කොරේ උලෙන්න.
පිජන්න මෙහර කාන්දේ තියෙමුන්න කන්නේ ගෙන දාම් විතන
මිහාර රෂයාගේ පිජන් නැන්දී එක නියුරෝලින්ක් දෝ බ්‍රේන් නම් මිහාර චිප් ජාෆෙන්නේ. So they are controlling it pigeons. කොරිගෙන්නේ මසක දෙන්න කොරේ ඉච්චේ.
okay එහෙනම් මෙහර ගඩින් අශාර 5 minutes දෙන ගේ 23
Yes, if the technology disappears, what is your problem? Let's say, for example, you said the bank account is gone, right? So what is the solution? So give a crazy idea, me solution, me ege problem solve kurana gotaki. So beyond technology, because technology is not there though.
basically ಟಿಪೆತ್ ದೇಣಮ worst case scenario ka ready worst case scenario ka ready basically if something goes wrong
Called cyber pandemic. So we are in a cyber pandemic and give a solution. Problem and solution.
would lines still work? Lines. So communications, I'm assuming, is the wireless stuff. So would lines still work?
So we communicate කරවෙන බෑර ගොක්කන් කරේ technology මනේ wire to wire the point to point එකතබ්බ. So
ඇතිවාකම බොන.
so that is also a solution නේද? හැම බැටරි ගුලාලා නර ගුලාලීම පහක දෙක්කනේ. ජීගෙන්න ගේ නර වට්ටා. දැන් හැම කුඩේර ගොත ගේ ජීගොන්නගේ වහ දක්කනේ. Text message මසක නුකුණාද මෙහර this already we are out of the communication technology කොස්කින් already.
Unlike before, we have faster. Unlike before, we have faster transportation. So post and stuff would be a lot more efficient compared to olden days.
Idea band when MA key Faranido, I think everybody because only this table is talking. Yes. But come here, 25 gada shiv. 25 gata. 23 ga. 23 ga. After 2 minutes, we'll come a table ka then a chance. Give us the problem and a crazy idea to solve it. They wanted the Amad Kachimini. Park table ka dan.
Can we ask ChatGPT?
I said we are in a cyber pandemic, so ChatGPT will not work though. So that is the problem, Armeng. I was going to come as ChatGPT. So comment table ko jehenenge waag dakka. So we'll go one by one. So we want me. Okay, so let's start. Now it's 27 now. So, kung table ko fashane. Como se coloca fashane dane. Kung coloca fashane, mi coloca fashane. Okay, minka mi coloca fashane dando er fasevan. So mi coloca fashane. So can I have the mic here? Yeah.
So they're told GPS would stop working. No?
Uh-huh.
We can use stars to navigate. That would be a crazy solution.
Yeah.
Then traffic lights would stop working. We have to use police officers in that case to slow the
Yeah,
traffic.
traffic light huttas police officers undanje. So me those are two good problems. Traffic light huttene GPS huttene. But innovation naki not going back though to stars and to North Stars and those kind of things. The innovation naki we need to find some other way to make it happen. Then maybe then we'll start using boye money. Because we are going back though. We
Yeah.
cannot go back.
Yeah, but technology disappeared suddenly, so we have to rely on those first.
That's a problem. That's what I'm trying to say here. Mitaga aharmeng emmenges mindset oka innani aharmeng we a technology depend on. So innovation is not technology. Innovation is beyond that. But it's good. Two problems, but solution we need to work on. Yeah, a second table. There's no wrong, right answer. We have a solution. Good one. Yeah, yeah. Two good problems, very good. Okay? Yes.
Which was communication breakdown. Then we can use radio, then letters, walkie-talkies, then signaling methods, create a system of signals for urgent messages.
But that one is also, we are going back.
Words
I want
of
to go
mouth.
forward.
Words of mouth.
ठीक है.
Words of mouth.
Words of mouth, Miharo, wara undo ko ano. It will be very difficult.
Then put up a fire at the beach.
It is long time back. Tom and Jerry ko to fire gang kore ne. So problem. Those are good. Communication diya good. Is a problem mein. But how can we come up with a crazy idea? How we can do something differently? Those are good. Okay? Good. Thank you. Third table.
So before I start, I would like to say that before Modis got any sort of wireless communication, we did communicate via signals, though. But now we are at era where technologies are more advanced. Before we used to use smoke signals and fire. Now we could switch, use mercury lights or lasers. They give us a longer range of reach. We could use Morse code implemented with that. We could give exactly what we want, describe a message exactly how we want it.
Yeah. Yes, and we have baragena idu gefina idu mi bodti tanda rokura wahaka do idu fa kora mi idu handu fenoni rokureta so eruga kurizamanu ge edu ngane angame kuraka menge idu vejjeka so those kind of things we can work on communication yes but here I'm trying to put something in your mind that beyond technology fahaten nukos kuriyadda nge olden days ke kantattange bahata eruga huri kantattange eruga technology doi
But before we continue, technology cannot be improved without the past being a part of it. No
Yes.
matter what we try, we cannot innovate without using something we didn't before.
yes 100% agree so if the dominant technology we can disappear internet mobile phones mechi masake no koraniye so what more can be done to create that communication no need an answer miharo nge this is the problem nge it's a good okay so table 4
If internet broke, I mean, nowadays people don't have cash, though, Nagafa. Maybe some people would have. So what if we opened a one-day cash bank?
but
One-day cash bank, so that we can gather the cash or only save some cash. I mean, we can use it for emergency uses, right?
yes even right now we have to use for emergency cases the cash
Yeah.
yeah the problem is that I don't think harumanga mi digital account ga mihiri lari horivara print ko cash horihenna bes rajyege
No, not.
the so every someone we have to do that or something
Yeah, then me like a store or something, one day cash bank. Then me fihara tarnoni convenience store taka beduma vara me can spend from that cash, I think.
now there's a good problem still we need to work on the solution though yes there will be a big problem on our transactions our menge me money transactions will be hama on hold ga internet go see okay thank you yeah table number 5 oh me kuriya
Okay, so before we start off, I don't think if we were thinking about a situation where technology disappeared all of a sudden, I don't think we would be able to deal with it in the best way possible, obviously, because we are so dependent on technology itself. So, logically speaking, I don't really think we can come up with something that crazy on the spot without going back to the past. Because I believe past ka ule gotang ulem feshima karne ke then I like fase gote ves visneni depending on how people are living miharo. So for we came up with our problem is in case of an emergency we can't call like a police service or ambulance service. So like miharuge associations or like ministries like let's say HPA though. HPA we have to depend on word of mouth era though. To start off somewhere we need a form of communication. So they can have people go around telling others that in case of emergency, use 3 colors and like they can, I think it would be possible like how situation was to get fotikaleng or like colored paper with what they have. So misaka red if it's really bad, orange if it's like a minor accident or a situation like that, and yellow. Like basically we have some alert thing in Nagota. So in case of an emergency, we can use those like wave kurima, then hama, like again we have to depend on word of mouth and we can get the signal or message to the authorities.
Yeah. Now this communication go see how we'll have to go back and find a solution. Yes, of course, because we are too much dependent on technology. Everything. These guys were trying to find from ChatGPT the solution. So they are depending on ChatGPT though. So here, yes, Aharumenna COVID pandemic we were not ready. So we all of a sudden we have to go into the homes though. and furthermore though angi love bag muli taaga muli game bear anukona sunna muli miha kawa koggenna konnani because we don't know what kind of pandemic it was in first days though. So him ekada panic situation annan, yes, definitely good at this table. Yes.
You said that like remote radio and stuff would stop working, right? For this if situation,
Technology, this communication, mobile phone,
Communication,
yeah, internet, yeah.
uh,
The radios will be working. The FM radios that will be working. Yeah.
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 So of course the FM radios can be used for world. I mean like national level announcements.
Yeah.
And in one day, I believe we can make some sort of let's say localized radio system where you can talk to the emergency places like of course police and hospital, ambulance, these things.
Yeah.
And of course, in that one day, we would not. I don't think there would be a actual solution for the currency problem,
Yeah.
except maybe the bank, even though they don't have as much money as there is in everyone's banks, they could give a limited amount which will be credited after the 24 hours is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
thing they can do.
Good. Yeah. Yes, definitely we need to. We cannot find solutions. Yes, radio will be one solution that we can start communicating. Radashuga, Miharos radio netia tala fildimas govado Radashuga. Miharos, I think a lot of islands they use tala fildo. Me rasa for no kunna kakanta kurambes. By the Viber was Bernoka, Viber, my second of tala fil Berno Korange. So those kind of things. Good. Yeah, this table. Can you pass the mic? So you don't have a problem? Maybe you can second somebody else's ideas also is also okay. Ideas, so many problems.
In this hypothetical scenario, does Bluetooth also count?
Bluetooth, let's say if the phone has Bluetooth connectivity and the electricity there, yes, it can communicate, but Bluetooth is a limited space though. It should not go beyond certain ranges. And near field communication technology.
There's currently one innovator who's working on creating mesh networks through Bluetooth to create an app to communicate.
Yeah.
So in case there is no, if the servers are down, we could use Bluetooth to communicate.
But Bluetooth technology will not work beyond certain levels. So, adi some limit one though. So as of now, that is not the possible in way. He's trying to do a crazy idea. Internet and Ula communicate kurevena kote. But everything Mihar as of now is with internet communicative money.
Yeah, referring to BitChat to refer to Korani.
Vedane mihar Bluetooth and every hamming and a phone Bluetooth
Yeah.
ban micro messages send korundo.
Yes.
But you have to be in a certain radius though, near.
Yeah.
Mihar ethiga ban and a phone distance the miharo FS phone carry a message in the
So I edit one article on this one that is creating a mess. Me mesh tane beno kurani Bluetooth connected the mitana the mita beru hunda me connect for the kota kam dam goes. Eka MMS describe to a connector for hundan jehani. Waki some connect with G I think Gilded. I'm not going to tape the Nimaya Hardnan. Yeah.
Mikolum, we only have problems.
Yes. It's good to have problems,
Yeah,
though.
problems, but in my opinion, I think it's already been mentioned. We can't find a solution suddenly without going back to the roots. So the solution for us is always going to be what our parents, grandparents, ancestors, how they did it.
Yes. Yeah, but here, Mirega, me keynote, I don't want to go back. I want to go forward. So if you have problems, a much build kon kinet forward at the So we have the Huriham, so the you are youth leaders, the country. So you need to think about it now. Though Madhama Mikaka Medima Vejja Timanatu Ebeje, solution and other meeting, monetize is Kura. Later, yes. Okay, thank you. Last, Miroge last table.
Hi. So, just like the other groups, our main issue is communication. Inge? So, if we were cut off with communication for a day, we came up with intranet, which is internet.
Internet, yeah.
Internet is basically for global, but internet is within the country. So I'm assuming we will still have fiber cables. Emma Dohaka communication canonas. We can use that for the day if we have internet. Since you don't want to go back to fire, I think Korea can get with fiber cables.
Yeah, that's a very good solution she is giving. But for that, they'll need some time though. They have to depend on the internet, intranet. So the internet, local communication, we need to create some servers and some setups internally as well. But there's a solution without internet, without connectivity. Okay, thank you. So, a call for a minute.
Okay. අනේ මෙයාර මේ ගෲප් උම් අනේ MMS මස්වරාකොක්ගෙන් මිසාක සුනාමි එක්ක කාරිසායද්දෝ අනික්කාවෙස් මියයි අදී then we are thinking island population wise though since we are geographically වර බොඩ split වෙෆා එහෙම වීම මී මිසා එකහකම දිමා වීම කිහිනෙන් හේ ෆුරතම අහරු message දෙනී දෝ ඒ emergency responders නොතහම මී we are the emergency operation center දෝ මී situation ka දෝ එහෙම වීම රේගඬු වෙජ්ජියම we will be and sending signals through hama 3 different colors though which will identify kobaka misa red is most critical and yellow is commissaraka mild. Then green means hama okay danger as dane. Then in kamaki kihining he then egen deni hama e regandu vechiya. Then komme rashikavis hunnane ek satellite signals libene ka walkie talking and a word of mouth hama and spread kurevene ka and me area in and so area as walkie talking hama komme rashakum ves hama communicate kurevitane to send the message. A regandu vejjiyam we are using the laser. Then dual vejjiyam we will be using hama me walkie talkies a message pass kuren then eti me and as a mean any smoke signals sangu fumegen ves eba hurita do mege kuring and alert again same vima through that ekam you said don't go backward so we are going forward ehem vima igota balanyama I think that is the new crazy kannega mege and ඉතුරු solution එක ගෙනවෙන් යමු ඒ island population එක බලලා ඉරදෝ එබැන්ත විස්මියක ඉතුරු chat කොල්ලා are we good okay
no, it's a good and I think I'll come back to that yeah ඉතුරු chat කොල්ලා මේ මිහුන්නේ මොනේවා okay but you get yeah me table.
So we talked about in terms of crisis, like if there's no electricity, we were thinking of relying on solar panels in order to charge like water and sanitation systems, also to charge our mobile phones and devices.
Mobile phone charge panki kurane nete internet hai.
Mobile phone like to communicate, but we didn't actually talk about the communication, but